Hi, I'm Zheng Wei, the CEO of Accredify, and today I'm here to answer some questions on data verification. How is DLT used to verify data? Imagine a giant Google Sheet. That's what we call a shared ledger. So instead of a Google Sheet, the DLT allows anybody to access it in a permissionless way. And when you access it, in order to append a data onto it, you need to get the consensus of everybody else. So this ensures that past data cannot be changed and new data are always updated in a tamper-proof manner. And what we do over here is to generate a fingerprint of the document through a technological process called hashing. So we generate a string of alphanumerical that represents that particular document, and then we put it onto the DLT and allow anybody else to subsequently verify the authenticity of the document. The next question is about the data privacy risk associated with DLT. So the biggest benefit about DLT is that it's very transparent and it's permissionless. But with great control, it comes with great responsibility. So individuals having the ability to put up whatever they want onto the DLT can actually expose them to higher level of threat and higher level of risk of exposing their own data. Knowing the risk of DLT, how can we actually mitigate them? Accredified documents actually have different attributes that can solve this problem. First is the process of hashing. So very much like the fingerprint of a person, you can match the fingerprint to know who it came from, but you can't really derive who the person is. And with that, your data is protected, but at the same time, you can still verify the content. The next attribute of an accredited document is that you can share at a very granular level only what you want to share. For example, if you have an entire transcript and your employer only needs to know whether you have done well for Python 101, there's no reason why you should share the entire transcript itself. So Accredify actually allows you to share only that particular data so that you can prove what you need to prove without having to expose the entire piece of document itself. The third benefit of using Accredify is actually zero-knowledge proof. The ability to prove a certain statement without having necessarily exposed the data that proves that statement. For example, if you need to enter into a club or purchase an alcohol and you need to prove that you're above 18 years old. So with Accredify, you can just answer the statement itself with a yes or no, and that can be verified to the source without you showing your date of birth. Other than data verification, what are some of the other applications of TrustTech? For me, it's interoperability and automation of processes. For interoperability, just imagine if you're taking a test with a local healthcare provider, how would they know where you're going and which airline you're flying with? So with that single COVID-19 test result, it needs to help you get access to different systems around the world. For automation of processes, I think certain industries like supply chain and financing, they require a lot of visibility and governance. And for this, I think that's where smart contracts and different technologies tagged to TrustTech and DLT can help to not only automate the process, but give better governance and control over the entire end-to-end process. How do you envision verification technology in the next 10 years? In 10 years' time, nobody will pick up a document and wonder whether it's authentic. By then, the Web3 technology stack will be so matured that decentralized ownership will allow you to share what you want to share and decide who you want to share them with. And by doing so, every single data point itself is verifiable. So that's all I have for you today. I'm Zheng Wei. Thank you for watching.